What up guys, Raw Natty Nate coming to you once again, and I just wanted to make another video here on old views of being a man. Now that I'm a vegan, and not only just a vegan, but a raw vegan, meaning that I don't eat anything that is cooked. The things that I do have are, say, dehydrated would be about the most extreme form of heat that I would put to my food. I want to keep that food pure and in its natural state. That way my body is able to process it with ease. It's less obstructive, which is going to give me more power and more vitality. So, old views of being a man. My old views were being able to provide for my family. That whole concept. I can fish, I can hunt, I know how to gut something, right, and clean it. I know how to start a fire, I know how to cook it. Now, those kind of things are held very dear to us men, I feel like, from a young age, through movies and cartoons and even just, you know, being around family members. They're showing us that these kinds of acts are manly. And in an aspect, I do still struggle with it a little bit, because if times were tough, right, and it was the apocalypse, the zombie apocalypse or something, after the stores were depleted with all the stuff that's in the stores, I could see resorting to gather up with some other warriors and taking down an animal to feed the tribe, so to speak, you know, for the winter, right? Now that kind of aspect I can agree with, but we're not living in those times anymore. We're not natives. We're not cavemen. We're 21st century. I'm videotaping this on a device that's going to broadcast it from my room to the entire world. We have a massive amount of technology nowadays that we can get the nutrients that we need within ourselves without having to kill something. So anyhow, other views, old views of being a man would be, you got to drink beer and, you know, alcohol. That's pretty manly. And I don't believe that anymore either. I never really liked drinking. I definitely steer clear from alcohol completely. I feel personally, this is just my trippy concept, is that when we are intoxicated on some sort of intoxicant, right? Alcohol, drugs. I picture us in our natural state to be vibrating, let's just say a brilliant purple, right? Now picture like a Dementor or some sort of dark energy flying above us. They're not in the physical form. These are just other spiritual energies that are hovering above us. And what they see is they see in color. And anything that is vibrating beautiful purple, they can't mess with. Now, when you vibrate beautiful purple, meaning that you're not intoxicated, right? Maybe your mindset is straight, you're feeling love, you're eating the right foods, and you're not drinking alcohol, these energies can't possess you. Now, say alcohol, you know, if you have had friends or loved ones get really drunk, sometimes they turn into someone completely different. Now, I picture what happens to us when we're on cocaine or alcohol is we are starting to vibrate an amazingly brilliant, bright orange. So any of these other energies that want to possess our body and just be able to play around in our body for a few hours can have no problem at all finding us, because we're vibrating at a different color. That's just my concept. So I don't want to switch my vibration to a different color to be able to let myself more susceptible to these other energies. That's not very manly. I want to keep my own energies within me. Some other views on being a man. You have to kill. That's manly, when you take down your prey, right? I don't believe that necessarily. I mean, and I never really believed that even when I was, you know, before I was vegan. But those are some views of being a man. When you're a hunter and you're a fisherman, like, it's looked upon as to be pretty manly, pretty masculine. You know, taking down a bull or a cow or whatever, something like that. Nah, I don't think so. To me, I feel like, you know, my view of being a man would be able to communicate with the animals, right? I don't know if you ever saw that movie, Crocodile Dundee, but there was that, I don't even know what kind of animal it was. An amazing animal with great big horns, you know, coming off of its head. I don't even know, some sort of some kind of an animal. I really don't remember what it was, but he did this thing and he kind of made a little and he like was able to get that animal to just lay down. Now that right there is manly to me. Not taking a gun and shooting something from far away. That's not manly. That's actually very, you know, I could think of a lot of different words that I would like to use, but in my mind, that's not manly at all. That's very cowardice. and we are, say, killing these animals, and we're, thinking we're getting some good healthy meats, but who knows if, say, if you get a deer, who knows if that deer ate some strychnine in someone's property because they were getting in someone's garden, so they decided to poison the deer. Some people are like that. Then you're going to be eating that poison. You don't necessarily know that this wild game that you might be going for is going to be healthy. Now what you do know is that fruit that's ripe right up there, beautiful peach, it's vibrating at a delicious orange, and reddish or yellowish color, that's going to be good. And to be able to gather up a big massive basket of fruit as fast as you can and bring it back for your loved ones, that to me is manly. So we have to switch our old views of what being a man is like. And that basically is tricky because you're stepping out from the crowd or the circle that you used to hang with. And that I have done myself, and it is tricky. And there's people that I've lost that I thought were kind of close to me, but changing your diet is a lot like changing your religion, and you're going to be changing your circle of friends. Anyways, just a few thoughts from my mind, and I just wanted to share those with you. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, maybe hit the thumbs up, give me a little comment, maybe some ideas for some other video topics. And until next time, guys, love ya.